Hey guys, we are now here in Edinburgh. It's our first time here in this beautiful city and we can't wait to explore the city. Look at that, it is so beautiful.
We just flew in from London this morning and we managed to drop our bags off at a hostel that we'll be staying at tonight. Now we're going to head to a viewpoint to look at the Edinburgh Castle, and apparently this viewpoint is at a high vantage point and we can see the castle very nicely. We are going to spend today exploring the whole city with a budget of about £100 between the both of us, which is about £50 per person. And the first place that we are going to head to is breakfast. It's closed.
We actually wanted to go to Queen's to have our breakfast because Queen's has all-day breakfast for relatively cheap, but apparently it's closed. So now we have to find a place to fit within this budget. Now it's about 10 AM in the morning and we've been up for about 5 hours without having breakfast. So I'm quite hungry right now.
Here is your Scottish breakfast and the toast is just coming. Oh, enjoy your food guys, thank you.
We just finished breakfast and it was pretty good. We spent £24.50 and we are quite full from it. We got the Scottish breakfast and also bagel with sour cream, and there were loads of sour cream on it. It was my first time trying black pudding and apparently there's supposed to be like blood inside the sausage. It was quite nice actually.
Now we are going to head towards the St. Mary's Episcopal Cathedral.
We were walking down the street and we came across this really nice alleyway that leads us to some of houses at the back, and behind us is the Edinburgh Castle, and behind us is the main street. I know it's a rainy day today, but like these pockets of spaces is the architecture that makes this place super beautiful. The moment we got into Edinburgh and took the bus out here, we just felt like this place is so charming, it's so pretty. Everything is steeped in very, very large historical value, and I'm dying to unpack all of them.
We are here at the cathedral.
There is someone actually singing inside. It's actually super nice. It's almost like a choir or something. I think we have to get through by the main gate. We wanted to go in, but there's a mass right now that's happening, so I think we're only going in after the mass has ended.
I think it's about to end. We can't show you inside though because there's no filming inside, but I guess you can just see from the outside. It's pretty nice.
We are here at Dean Village, And this place is super beautiful because there's a river that flows through people's residences. I think what makes this place really beautiful is that every single view kind of like cascades each other. So like you'll see layers after layers after layers of building in this very hilly village. There's this really charming look and feel of this place.
Unfortunately, it has been drizzling the whole day and I feel like a little bit cold and miserable. I can't wait for the sun to come out, but I do not know if the sun will come out anytime this week.
It's raining right now, so I'm just protecting it from the rain. We got something like a stuffed ball, but inside there is an egg, and we got this traditional flavor. So I think it's really interesting. Not so sure what the exact name for these are, and we asked the person to cut it into half for us and have him lightly salt and pepper this ball. So let's see. A little bit cold, also a little bit bland, I would say. But I think it's quite nice because like there's also many different textures in here with the egg. I've never actually tried this before, so it's a really interesting experience. Wish it would be warmer.
The inside is a hard-boiled egg and then the outer covering, I think it's made of pop and probably some flour inside also. Yeah, it's quite bland. One of these eggs costs £4.75. So far today we've spent about £30 between the both of us.
70 more left to go. I do not know how we're going to achieve all of that. I think it's really very hard.
And we've not paid for our accommodations and we still have dinner to go.
And we have so many different other attractions that we also want to go. So we'll see.
After exploring Stockbridge Market, we were feeling a little worn out and the rain was really getting to us. So we decided to warm up with some hot drinks and head back to our hostel for a break. We checked into Kick-Ass Hostel at Grassmarket, where we paid £43.70 for 2 pots in a 20-pot room. Although the pot seems tiny in this video, it was surprisingly spacious inside. We had enough room to store our bags, to hang our clothes and to charge our electronics.
Every street opens something new about Edinburgh, and this street, which is West Bow, I think is the most colourful out of all the streets that we have visited so far in Edinburgh. Now we are standing at the Royal Mount, which is the most royal of all the streets in Edinburgh, and there is a lot of people who once absorbed this kind of royalty, including myself. So let's go! So we just got the Mars bars, the fried Mars bars. In fact, we have never tried it before. And this is really interesting because it is an actual Mars bar coated with some flour and then completely deep fried. So it's really, really warm right now. I'm going to take my first bite. I'm going to see if this is any good. It's a very interesting texture. Really, really gooey. Try it, Shah.
I'm going to take my first bite. It's actually pretty good. I prefer this to the original Mars bars. Like the caramel is like all melted. I feel like I cannot eat the original Mars bars anymore because this is so good. I think they wrapped it with like a skin or something and then they threw it in the deep fryer.
This Mars bar itself costs £3.95. So £8 left. What can we get?
I don't know.
I think we're really going to break the budget for this.
So right now we're going to hike all the way up there. I think it's going to be at least an hour to get up there and then at least an hour back down. It is one of the tallest spots in Edinburgh, and I believe this whole spot itself overlooks the view of the city, and it's going to be quite pretty.
Aaron decided that we should take the harder path up instead of the path that everyone else is taking. Super beautiful.
This place has all the charms. We're just standing by the cliff and overlooking one side of Edinburgh. This is just really pretty. You can see how the newer estates are closer, and then the older city is actually slightly where the castle is. So it's quite a scene. It's quite beautiful. The hike so far has been just nothing short of incredible, and the views are just stunning. It makes me feel like Edinburgh is super quaint, it's super livable. The rain actually held up towards the end for us to go on this hike, and in the distance we can see the sunset and the clouds in the summer.
To end off our hike, we are going to head to St. Anthony's Chapel ruins. It's just right over there. It's quite cool, like you can still see the remnants of how it was like in the past. And it's great that we can get so close to the ruins and even like walk through it.
It's about 10 p.m. and finally we are getting dinner. I think dinner is going to break our budget a little bit because dinner is like about £9 per person. I think we really need some food because after hiking up the mountain we'll feel super hungry. I guess that's the that's the point where we break the £100 budget for two of us. I got like open bowl. Smells good. Looks fresh. Can't wait to devour this.
Super toasty, I can't wait to try this. Sadly, we only have one day here in Edinburgh, but there are more exciting things to come.
We're going to visit nature north of Edinburgh. I'll see you guys in the next video.